Yo, what's up, people? It's Zack Miller here, talking about customer service. Now, I wasn't going to actually talk about this topic today, but for the last hour, I've been trying to cancel an account that I actually canceled 6 months ago. So, over the last few days, have been going through all my accounts and seeing what do I really use and what do I not. So have canceled several accounts, have downgraded some accounts. I mean, why spend money on something if you're not going to? So I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story. So my wife and I got married. I went under her insurance and I canceled all these insurances that I had, way back when. Well, as I was going through my bank account in the last few days, I recognized that, this account is still taking money out. That's annoying. It's not a ton of money, but over a series of months, it ends up becoming, more than that. So I contacted my original representative and they said they'll take care of it. They don't. Okay. So then I called today to discuss this. And this is amazing. Now, you hear me talk about customer service a lot. And the person that I talked with was not unpleasant at all. So at least that's good. But think about this process that I'm about to tell you. So I'm trying to cancel an account that I actually already canceled at the beginning of the year, even before the end of the year. Okay. First off, these people, this account, they could not find my account. Or once they finally do, they have no access to actually do anything. So this is going to sound absolutely amazing. So I have this account. They verify that I have this account. And by the way, I talked to like 5 or 6 different people because they kept moving me from place to place, right? Ridiculous. Okay. Again, all these people were pleasant. However, the process was very odd. Not easy to find on the website. The people didn't really know what to look for, it sounded like. And at the end of the day, now I'm talking about it here, so you know it's going to be amazing. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. So I finally get this person. They go, oh, well, I can see you, but, I can't really see you. I can't do anything. And so basically I go, I just want to cancel my account, and I want to be refunded for the 6 months since whatever. And they're like, okay, but they can't open my account. So they call someone else. They call the magical person. The magical person can see my account but doesn't have the authority to be able to do anything. So, what do you think they're going to make me do? This is pretty amazing. Now remember, it's 2018. I'm recording this. It's June 18th of 2018. And they say, well, we're going to need you to mail us a cancellation letter. I go, mail? Like actually mail it? Yes. And then the lady kind of laughed, knowing that, it was odd, right? So this whole process is very messed up. And now they want me to mail in this thing to San Antonio so that I can cancel my account, which I canceled 6 months ago, to then ask for all, it's amazing. So if you are thinking of process that you've gone through that are not pleasant, and you actually have that in your business or the business that you work with, it might be advantageous for you to work on that process, to change that playbook, because you will have people unsatisfied. So think about this. It's episode 90, I think, of Zack Miller Live, and we're talking about customer service. Now, again, it wasn't really the people in this case that were bad. It was the process and play that these people had to abide by, and how you can train well on the smile and say thank you level. But if the whole playbook of what you can provide is very poor, you're still going to have an unsatisfied guest. So some things that I would change in this process. Number 1, make it easy for me to communicate with people on the website. Wasn't easy. Number 2, when I call a phone number, I have all the information that they've requested. account number, address, social security, first child. Don't have one of those. But weren't able to help. And then to have to make me send in something physically, you got to think about what people aren't going to be happy about that process. So instead of having an unsatisfied customer, work on the playbook, people, so that you don't have to have such crappy playbooks, crappy process. If it's 2018, you're telling someone to mail something in, like I got to print out a letter, right? I don't own a printer. Okay. So I gotta get a printer, write up this letter. I'm also going to try and, I believe I am going to try and email someone first. But the process that people go through, I mean, you don't want them to be so angry. And yet, here I am, angry. I'm not really angry, but I'm unsatisfied when I think this process could have been a little bit smoother. So if you think that your process, your playbook, the experience that people are going through is maybe not up to par, put yourself through it. Call yourself and see what the process is that you go through. And if you don't like it, it's a great first way to get started. So customer service fails starting on Monday, right? You know, this is why I think customer service might be more important than the actual product or service itself at this point. I know that's crazy to think because obviously the product and the service are important, but letting someone know, notifying them like, hey, this is the expectation that you should expect, and then actually having that thing happen, that's pretty important. But oftentimes people are unsatisfied because customer service just isn't at the front of the table. I was listening to a podcast a few months ago, Tony Hsieh, Zappos president, CEO, founder, something like that. Zappos is an e-commerce footwear business. They might sell more things other than footwear stuff. But he goes, you know, we are a customer service business that happens to sell shoes. Interesting. All right, so what are your customer service nightmares? What are your scenarios that you've gone through that were absolutely terrifying and terrible? I want to know about it. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. I want to know your worst customer service fails. And let's figure out how those scenarios could have been rectified. First time using that word on Zack Live. Appreciate you guys being here today. Customer service fails shouldn't happen. We should be focused on these things, people. All right. Episode 90. Peace.